up, y'all? Long time no see, man. Definitely not dead. Still here. Unbelievable. I apologize. Still getting stuff going here. Plus, I don't know if there's even anybody in here yet. I just figured I'd hop in, guys. Hadn't been on in, like 3 weeks. Been dealing with that Wiley Rooster Boys podcast going on. So, I haven't really been around. Been doing other stuff, and then we had a bunch of ice down here in Texas. My job calls for me to be there, so I really didn't have time to do anything else. So we were handling that. But hope everybody's doing good, man. We're almost to Friday. I'm pumped, ecstatic, just ready for the weekend. This week couldn't get over soon enough, you know. But I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just sitting here trying to enjoy a brewski. Figured I'd hop on for a bit, see if anybody hops in. If not a big deal. But yeah. So what is going on up there? I see we got a couple people in here, but man, we've been doing a lot of stuff over at Wiley Rooster Boys. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. The last episode, I kind of talked about it. So, Texas Wiles, you know, things happen in life, and this doesn't pay the bills. So, not yet anyhow. You know, the money we make right now so far is going back in for giveaways, so that's how we're doing that. But he had some things come up, and he had to handle them. So he's had to step away for just a few episodes till he can come on back. I don't know exactly when. I mean, for all I know, he could be with next episode, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be a few episodes. It'll be just my ugly mug. So we've got a few things lined up already. This coming Sunday is when we're going to be doing this live. It's going to be old Frankie, a buddy of mine. Had him on, I think, season 1 already. Real cool guy. He's going to come on and join me. We're going to shoot the breeze about kayaks and stuff. Just everything fishing, you know, because if you don't know, spring is almost here. And today is a prime example. It gets you excited. Like, I think it was about 81, 82 today. Just gorgeous. And it's a shame to be at work. Hardly any wind. I'll tell you the other thing that got me real excited. I'm not excited for the Texas summer heat, but what I was excited about for today is, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 different groups of sandhill cranes I watched today flying overhead north, and it gets me excited. I'd like to think warm weather's on the way. Love my cold weather, but I'm ready for some warm weather. I've bought that new kayak chute over a month now. Had it out once. That's it. It's been sitting, and I can't wait to get out there. I really can't. It's going to be great. I already hear people are hitting them pre-spawn bass. I know the weather's been kind of wonky, up and down, but people have been hammered. If you didn't catch the last episode, I'll tell you guys here. Let me get a drink here because this is a crazy story. So there is a program called Share Lunker. I don't know if they do it in every state. I've never really been familiar with it until recently. But there's this program. I don't know if it's strictly Texas, whatever. Anyhow, this program, what they do, you can donate your fish, but you have to catch a bass that's 13 pounds and up to be able to donate. You catch it, you call them up, they'll meet you at the lake, pick the fish up, keep it alive. And what they do is they keep these fish alive to spawn with each other. And they keep them going. They call them legacy fish, but they take them back and they just keep them spawning, producing these fingerlings. And every lake that produces one, you know, that Share Lunker gets, I think they said it was like 10,000 fry. They'll restock in that lake. So, I mean, the lake gets 2. Well, that's 20,000 fry, you know. They kind of distribute the fry out, but it seems like the more fish you catch or that comes out of that lake, the more fry will go back into it. Potential to have another big guy, but not this last weekend, but the weekend before. There was 2, and I'm trying to think for the love of God. I can't remember what their names were, but there was 2 good boys. One caught one at Possum Kingdom Lake, which is just like 30 minutes to my west. It's just a shade over 13 pounds. I think, don't quote me, I think it was like 13.12 or something like that. It might not even been 0.12. It was 13. It was just a skosh over. And then there was a guy down in Houston County Lake that caught one that was like 13 and a quarter. Thought it was insane. And I was like, man, that is great, for the weather that's been crazy. I can't believe they're catching it. Well, then, not the Wednesday a couple days ago, but Wednesday back, there was this fella from Oklahoma. And you don't see about the story from Wednesday. You see the story about Thursday. But they had the ice storms and stuff too. So his kid didn't have school. He brought him down to Texas. They went fishing at a lake called OHIV. Now, Wednesday, he caught pretty much a 14.5-pound bass. And he donated to ShareLonger. Amazing. That's a fish I dream of. I'm sure a lot of people dream of a fish that big. The very next day, Thursday, this man, and I've seen videos on TikTok, on Instagram, it's a monster he caught. It was 17 pounds, 0.07, I believe is what it was. And just mind-blowing. And it just mind-blows me that he caught 2, just one after another. The ShareLonger program was talking about how he is the first man in history to donate up. I think he's donated 4 fish now to the ShareLonger program. ShareLonger program. Granted, I don't think all 4 were this year, but 2 were. And pretty crazy, man. 17 pounds. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It really is. And it got me looking. Texas state record is, I think, 1808 is what their state record is. For some reason, I didn't think it was that high, but I thought it was more like 16 pounds, 15 pounds, somewhere in there is what I thought state record was. But according to what that article was saying, it was 18 pounds. So, he wasn't far off from the state record. But I couldn't imagine. I really, if I had the video on me right now, I'd pop it up so you guys can see. I could not even imagine. What's going on, Big Matt? How you been, brother? Hope you're doing good this wonderful Thursday. Appreciate you stopping in. You're down by Houston area too, if I'm not mistaken. I was just talking about that guy that caught that ShareLonger, that legacy bass down there. I think he says Houston County Lake. But that old boy from OHIV caught that 17-pounder. It's just crazy. Crazy. Screamed like a girl when I caught a 6-pounder. But now we're just hanging out. Just figured I hadn't been on in like 3 weeks. I figured I'd shoot breeze, see what's going on with everybody. Let everybody know I'm still alive. We're still kicking it. Been busy with the podcast stuff. Kind of got sidetracked on the podcast stuff, but I do want to mention, if any of you guys don't watch the podcast, which is fine. But if you're interested, all the money we make, we've been doing giveaways, especially this season. We've had a couple, we had the Mondo box giveaway. We're doing a big giveaway at the end of the season. God almighty, I think it's called Shaybird is the brand. It's a spinning rod. I'll throw it up here real quick so you guys can see just what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what we're going to be giving away at the end of the season. And all you got to do, not on this channel, it is the Wiley Rooster Boys YouTube channel. Just get on there. While you're there, you might as well subscribe. But any of the latest videos, just throw it in say you want to be entered for the fishing pool, and that'll get you entered. But it has to be on that YouTube channel. It's not on Rooster Outdoors, not on Texas Wiles. It has to be by the Rooster Boys. But the only rule is, besides that, it has to be local. Not say local. It has to be America. It can't be international. So shipping is insane, and it's pretty. I don't want to say high dollar rod, but it's pretty pricey rod and reel. Real nice. I like the looks of it. It's a sweet rod. Another thing we're talking about giveaways. Honor Sacrifice Tell the Hall Project. Don't know if anybody knows about them. Love this. It's an awesome organization. I love it. Actually, the guy I'm going to have on this Sunday on the Wiley Rooster Boy podcast is the man that introduced me to this. He's a veteran. Cool guy. He's out in Nebraska. Known him for a while now. Pretty happy to call him a friend. And he's the one that introduced me to this. I actually won one of his giveaways. And since then, I've done one. I've actually done them on the Wiley Rooster Boys. I'm doing it on my channel here, Rooster Outdoors. Once we hit 100 subscribers, we'll be doing a giveaway. I'll probably be doing some more. But anyhow, the organization, Tell the Hall Project, what they do is they sell shirts and stuff. And all the money and proceeds that go from it go to veterans that have fallen. They make plaques and stuff, and they hand deliver them to the families. And it's a real cool thing. They also take money. And I don't know if you guys ever heard, it's called 22 a day. 22 veterans commit suicide every day in this country, and it's a terrible thing. This money also goes toward preventing suicides in our veterans. And it's a real great cause. But like I said, I'll be doing that giveaway. It's going to be an awesome thing. When we hit 100, it'll be a shirt. I don't have it on me. I've got some dog tags and stuff back there too that they have, and I'll see. It just depends on what kind of package. They change their packages all the time on the website, but it'll definitely be a shirt, probably some bracelets, stuff like that will be in that giveaway. But that is when we hit 100. I've been advertising a little bit, but not too much yet. Like I said, I've been kind of busy with the Wiley Rooster Boy stuff, but definitely something we're going to be doing. I'm trying to think, what other news do I have? I don't think I have a whole lot. I don't know if any of you guys are Second Amendment lovers. I did a video a while back. Lots of big fish being caught in Texas. So I got to Azul, put 900 pounds of catfish in them. Whoo, son. Holy moly. 900 pounds of catfish? That's insane, boys. Do you happen to know around what area of Texas he's at? That is insane. Insane. I don't know if you were in here. I was talking about that old boy from Oklahoma that came down to Lake OHIV. Yep, blue cats. Nice. Yeah, the guy came down to OHIV and caught that, was 17.07 or something like that, largemouth. Donated to Share Lunker. Insane, dude. And I was reading an article in the day before, because he caught that on Thursday. The day before, he caught like a 14.5-pounder that he donated to Share Lunker too. They were saying he was the only man in the program's history to donate up to 4 fish. Like I said, I don't think all 4 were this year, but he's donated 4 in his life. So pretty wild. Yeah, a lot of big fish. No, he fishes live on the. I'm at to, I've heard his name. I need to go watch him. I know I've heard of it. Videos of, yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that out. How long did it take him to catch that 900 pounds? That's a crazy amount of fish, man. Be a heck of a fry, I know that. Oh, anyhow, what I was saying, I did that video, my budget pew video, and I'm going to have another video come up because I've learned a few things. But I will tell you, I went ahead and I was talking about in that video, I bought a new parts kit for it. You will not believe how much of the inside pieces were poly. Insane. It was all day. Yeah, It's still in one day 900 pounds. I don't know what I'm doing with my life, man. I don't know. I mean, it would. I can't even imagine 900 fish in one day, or 900 pounds in one day. That's insane. But yeah, I gotta dig it out. I've got that RT15. Yeah, holy moly, man! The only metal pieces were all the springs. You had your takedown springs, your decanter springs. For the my mind is blank right now. Oh my god, buffer tube. That's all I was trying to say. But I think the decanter in the back for the buffer tube, the springs, and the bolt lock up front. I think those were the only metal pieces in that lower. I understand why it's $100, but I'm gonna be doing another video, just talking about it. I still don't think it was a bad deal, but I have come across another company that better. It'll do better than that. Don't waste your money on their RT. It's not a bad lower, but you can get a better lower, actually cheaper, and it's not on sale. It's just everyday price. It's from a company called Unbranded. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're actually a veteran-owned company right here in America, and they actually do. It's not poly lower; it's carbon fiber lower, and it's all metal parts, metal buffer tube. It's pretty cool. You can get a complete lower for like $95, I think it is. Insane. So how you been, Bullets? Oh yeah, that was what else I wanted to talk about. Sound like a broken record here, but I got to keep going with it. So we got this coming up. What is it? Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. Don't know if any of you guys are from the DFW area, but Texas Wiles will be putting that on. Looking forward to it. It's a kayak tournament. It's going to be at Marine Creek there in Fort Worth. And it's absolutely free to get in. He's always got awesome prizes. I think it was the second episode of the Wiley Rooster Boys we had him on. He was already showing off some of the prizes. He usually gives away kayak, a bunch of other things. I think, don't quote me, I think it's $10 to get in there, get into the big bass. But just to get into the tournament itself is free. It's a great time. Great bunch of people. I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. I think, actually, Texas Wiles, he won a Abu spinning rod. Or he didn't win the rod, he won the reel. He didn't even catch any fish. A lot of us didn't, but it was just a bad day last year. But just being there, your name's in the raffle for a lot of gifts, so it's pretty cool. Anybody out there wants to go check them out, like I said, that's Marine Creek there in Fort Worth. I need to get on and look and see. I'm sure he's got a better flyer now. I can't remember what time it starts. I think usually you hit the water by like 9, or I think it's 9. But don't quote me on that. I'll have to get another flyer and double check. That's just the only flyer I had for it right now. Oh, shoot. There we go. Doing good. Hopefully I can get out fishing soon. Same, man. Same. I was just talking about that earlier. I've got that new kayak. I've had it out once. And beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful, but had to work. And this weekend I'm going to try maybe Saturday. Sunday it sounds like we got thunderstorms all day. So Saturday may be my only chance. We'll go try it out. But I don't know where I'm going to go. Probably just local lake here. It's kind of not really where I want to go, but it is what it is. It might be all right. It's fished heavy. I'm glad you're doing good, Bullets, man. It's been a long time. Shoot, I ain't been on here in like 3 weeks. Just been chilling. I don't know who all's in here. But yeah, what we at? 21 minutes in so far. Probably go for another 10 or 15 minutes, then we'll probably call it good. See who else comes on in here. But yeah, the RT 15, man, I'm pretty pumped about that loader, but that's all right. We got another little project I'm working on right now. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to get recorded. I just haven't done it. Got a few things actually that I need to get put up. It'd be awesome to get out this weekend and have some fish to put on there, but I don't know if that'll happen. Got a lot of stuff around the house I need to get done too, so I don't know. We will see. We will see. Looks like we got a bunch of people hop in. I'm going to reiterate. Not to repeat myself over and over again. Here's a video, 900-pound fish day. Nice, dude. I'm definitely going to be checking that out when I get off here. That sounds amazing. You know, happen to know what the biggest one was he caught that day? But what I was going to reiterate, Honor and Sacrifice, Tell Valhalla Project. Don't know if you guys heard of them. They are an awesome organization. They have shirts, bracelets, all kinds of stuff you can buy from, hats. And all the money, like proceeds that they have, goes back into the organization. What they do is for fallen veterans. They make like plaques and stuff like that, and they hand deliver them to the families. And it's just an awesome thing to do for their families, you know, and memorial for, you know, them giving their lives for us. So they also take that money. I'm sure a lot of you probably heard 22 a day before. 22 veterans approximately, you know, commit suicide every day in this country. It's a terrible thing. And they do their best to try to help out and prevent it. And it's a great company. I can't say enough about them. Buddy of mine, Frankie, he's actually going to be a guest this Sunday on the Wiley Rooster Boys. He's going to be on. We'll probably be talking about it a little bit more then. He's the one who introduced me to it. I can't say enough about it, but where I was going with it is when I hit 100 subscribers on here, we're doing a giveaway. It's going to be a Tell Valhalla project package. Usually it's a shirt and some bracelets and stuff. I don't have the bracelets on me. They're back in there, but dog tags sometimes. It kind of depends. They change it up here and there. I think just keep it fresh, keep people interested in it. But that is what I'm going to be doing for 100 subs, and it'll be awesome. You know, a little more details. We get a little bit closer, but did want to talk about that. But that El Gato 900-pound fish, I want to check that out. I don't know anybody who's in here is listening. He was talking about this fella. Bullets was Texas El Gato Azul. Said he caught 900 pounds of fish that day. He did it all live. I definitely want to check that out. It's going to be awesome. Because I know I'm pumped for fishing. It's been beautiful now. It's getting warm. Pre-spawn's about to go on. Texas Wiles was actually telling me the other day. I say the other day. Shoot, it's been 3-4 weeks ago. He went out and caught some, and he kept a few just because he wanted to do a little fish fry. And the ones he did keep, they had already had egg sacs in them. And, of course, we had a huge freeze come in. It was cold as all get out for a little while, so I'm sure it screwed him up. But, yeah, I haven't caught that much in my life. That's no joke, man. That is no joke. See, catfish-wise, I caught a flathead this last year. And I'm going to say he was 20 to 25 pounds. And he was probably the biggest cat I've ever caught in my life. Unfortunately, I didn't get to weigh him. when I hooked him, I was bass fishing. I was actually throwing a lipless and got him. Of course, you know, I'm like freaking out. I'm hollering at Texas Wiles. I'm like, get over here. I'm going to need your help getting this thing up. And got it up to the shore, and he was there. Well, you know, he had that lipless, so I got all these trebles there. Treble hooks. I wasn't about to stick my hand right around there. So I'm trying to grab a hold of him by his tail, holding one hand. Well, when I grabbed his tail, I was trying to start bringing him up. He jerked, snapped the line, and away he went. So I never got to weigh him, but it was literally the next week we went back out there. And I did catch another one, but he was only 9 pounds, I think. I think I threw that one up on my little compilation video of 21. I think you can see that catfish. But he was still decent flying. But yeah, that other one, I'm going to guess would be 25 pounds. And unfortunately, I didn't have a picture of him. But Texas Wiles did see it, so I wasn't alone. But yeah, I'm with you, boys, man. I haven't caught that much ever, like in my life. I know. Isn't that crazy, though? They bite rattle traps. I mean, it's not that crazy, but see, in Nebraska, when I'd be fishing, I'd go for like white bass or something. I'd be throwing like blue fox spinners or something like that. And every once in a while, I'd hook into a channel, you know. It's kind of odd. Shoot, even back in the day, we used to use red and white Daredevil spoons. And we used to catch the dog out of rainbow trout with them. And every once in a while, you'd hook into something else, you know, like catfish or I don't know if we were kind of bullhead on one, but yeah, it just blew my mind that they did. I shouldn't say blew my mind. It surprised me every time. It still surprised me. It's just not exactly what you want to or what you expect, you know. But I mean, they can be active hunters, so I don't see why it should be a surprise. But I would love to get back on catfish. I used to do it all the time when I was younger. And I haven't really targeted them. You know, I came down here and when I started getting back into fishing again, bass, you know, I was never into bass before. And catfish fever and outdoors, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, well, I got started back into it. You know, bass is king down here in Texas, so I never really targeted it before. So that's kind of what I did all last year. What I've been going at, trying to learn that game. I came from the world of, we did a lot of catfishing when I was younger. Not a lot, but it was usually walleye. We'd always go ice fishing for pike, you know, rainbows. That was kind of what I came from growing up. But blues, I don't know if I've ever caught a blue. I'd like to. I've seen them caught, but I don't think I've ever caught them. I've only caught flatheads and channels. It'd be fun, though. Watched a video of a guy, a boss actually told me about it. This fella, I don't know exactly where he's, somewhere around close to me. And he actually pulled up. It was a 24-pound blue cat. No monster, but he was out bass fishing and he caught it on an A-rig. He was a bunch of standing timber and he's out there on this kayak and he cast that A-rig out there and he was trying to get on some bass and that old blue cat grabbed a hold of that A-rig. I think it was 24 pounds. His name's Texas Dangler. The greatest part about that video, though, I give him an A for effort. But he had just one of those little tiny nets, you know. I mean, that loop wasn't but that big around, and he tried to scoop that thing. It was funny. It was pretty funny. It did tow him around bullets. It really did. You could watch him. He had a new canoe kayak, and it looked like he had a trolling motor up there, and I think he was struggling to try to, because you'd watch the front of that kayak as it was just going. And it took him a little while to get it up there, but when he grabbed that little net, I mean, like I give him an A for effort, but I'm sure his thought was just, I'm just trying to get it in the boat, you know. But he tried to get that net. It was funny. It was funny watching him. But yeah, where are we at? We at 30 minutes now. Give it a few more. Give it a few more minutes. But no, I gotta get some videos recorded for you guys. I had a bunch of stuff I've been needing to do. Just haven't done it. Haven't really had the time to do it. And Texas Wiles, no wrong with that, but like I said, he had to step away for just maybe a few episodes. I don't know. We don't know exactly when he's going to come back, but he had to step away for a few episodes of the Wiley Rooster Boy show. He had a few things, real life he's got to handle. Everything's fine, but he had to handle some stuff. So not a big deal, but it's just that's where my focus has been, just trying to keep that going because it's kind of on the schedule. We got to keep that going. We got giveaways going out. People are I think the last time I checked for a giveaway on that rod and reel, we were already at like 20 folk, something like that. Need to check and see here lately. Might have a few more, but got to keep that going. So unfortunately, my channel's kind of trying to do what I can with it. Talking about them kayaks, old Frankie, he's going to be on with me again Sunday, and he just bought him a new one, a new canoe, and he saved some money doing it. It was a used kayak. I won't say too much about it, but I mean, he got a pretty good deal on it. It saved him a lot of money. I mean, this thing, decked to the nine. It has anything and everything you can think of already mounted on it. And the guy who bought it from only had it out a few times. Well, Frankie lives up in Nebraska, and this guy had it posted in Arkansas, I think is where it was. So, I mean, he made a long journey down to go pick it up, but I think he said with everything that was mounted on it, everything that he got, he saved like $1,500, $2,000 on it. And I mean, the kayak's practically brand new. But I'll let him talk about it. That's kind of going to be the topic of Sunday's episode. We're just going to talk about kayaks, talk about getting out there fishing, things you can do to your kayaks and stuff like that. Should be a fun little episode. Trying to get a few more people lined up. I actually need to go after I end this. I need to send some messages. There was a couple guys I wanted to get on here. Mike Slauson was supposed to be on last episode, but things just did not work out. He's in the medical field, and last minute he had to end up pulling like a double shift or something like that, and he couldn't make it. And then when he could make it, we had an ice storm. I was working all night, so I couldn't come in, and yeah, I got to get him back on because it's always a good time. Mike saw that guy, he's got all kinds of stories. But we're going to call this about 35. We got a minute left, and then we'll call it good. I appreciate y'all stopping in, saying hi. I don't know who all's in here. I forgot to tell everybody. I do have Nightbot, so if you type in drop in the chat, it should drop your link. But a little late now. Make sure that's working actually here. Does it work? Maybe it ain't working. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't say nothing. Oh well. All right, here we go. We're about to the 35 mark, guys. Boys, I appreciate you stopping by. Hey, look, there it did work. It just took a while. Catfish Fever Outdoors, appreciate you stopping in. I know Big Matt was in here. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Anybody else that wasn't in chat that's in here watching, appreciate you. We'll try to get back some kind of normalcy down the road. Like I said, I've been busy with the other projects, so hopefully we can get back into it because, yeah, peace out, bullets. Like I said, we got to get this giveaway done. Got to get somebody some Bahala gear and get them folks some more money for a veteran. So, anyhow, everybody, we're going to call it good. Appreciate y'all stopping by. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, hold on here. Hold on, I'm hitting the wrong button. So now we'll see you on the next one.